Have you ever flipped a vacant building lot? This is Rick Jarman, Real Estate Old School. You know, a lot of times you ride through neighborhoods and you see lots where a house is burnt down or somebody tore it down. And, you know, you ever wondered if you could buy that lot? That's something I've done a lot of times and still do, is I go through neighborhoods. You know, I was a builder for so many years, so I kind of got my eye trained. I was always looking. But I've bought lots and get a lot, clean it up, do whatever it needs to make it look presentable, cut the grass, you know, trim the trees back and put that joker on the market. A lot of times you can double your money. Now, if you're just getting started in this business and you want to raise some capital and you just have a little bit of money, that's a good way to do it. But you know, there again, you got to know your market. Like I'm always preaching, know your market, know your market. Because you got to know if there's someone willing to buy this lot once you purchase it. Or has it been sitting there because there's nobody wanting to buy that lot because there's nothing going on where it is. So you got to know these things, but a lot of times there's sleepers out there. After the recession of 2008, I bought some lots in 2 different subdivisions, and I didn't even build on one of the subdivisions. I bought 10 lots. I was thinking about building on them, and I had them financed, kept them for about a year and a half. Wasn't much. These lots had originally sold for $25,000 a lot. When they were foreclosed on by the bank put them up for sale, and there was somebody out of Louisiana bought the lots thinking they'd sit on them till the recession was over with and sell them. They paid $12,500 a lot, which was a good deal. But guess what? The recession went on longer than they thought. People wasn't building, and they couldn't sell the lots. So as the market was getting better, I saw that the lots went on the market. The guy was just trying to sell them for what he paid for them. 10 lots, $12,500 a piece. I went in, made an offer. I bought all 10 lots for $70,700. Now, that's a good deal right there. I cleaned them up, edged the curbs, had my men cut the grass, clean them up real good. I sold 5 of them to one person for $67,000. And the others I sold to different people. But, you know, the first 5 basically paid for the others. I mean, it just, you do the math. I sold those first 5 for $67,000. I only paid $70,700. Folks, I didn't have hardly anything in them. They were financed through a private money lender for 100% because they were such a good deal. I sold them, made close to $70,000 on them. All I had was the interest I was paying on them. I was paying interest only. I did that about a year and a half. Well, I was trying to decide if I want to build on them or not. But I knew my market. I knew where they was located, they'd sell. Another neighborhood, I bought 7 lots, and I built on 6 of them. That's where I was building when I said, you know, I'm through building. When I just quit building, you know, I told y'all that story. Got up one morning after my 60th birthday, and I said, that's it. But those lots were $30,000 a piece till the builder lost them, or the developer, and I was able to buy 7 of them for about $8,500 a piece. So, you know, there's deals out there. There will be deals, and they still are. But, you know, if you're just getting started, you might run through a neighborhood, like I said, find a little old lot, get the lot, clean it up, put it on the market. Most time you can double your money if you do it right. But you got to find the right piece of property in the right neighborhood, and you got to know if somebody wants to build in that neighborhood. That's just something I wanted y'all to think about. Have you ever flipped a lot? So there's a lot of ways you can make money in this business. Doesn't have to be just flipping houses. Doesn't have to be just buying rentals. Now, I'm not big on buying big tracts of land and holding it because the carrying cost is tough, and the demand of how many people can buy it is a lot lower. And then when times change, get tough like it is right now, you got a lot more in line. But if you're just getting started and you got $15,000, $20,000 that you ready to do something with, go out there and find you a lot or 2. Make that money grow, then you'll be ready to move into your first flip or your first rental. Anyway, I will talk with y'all tomorrow.